Oh, come on, you stupid piece of junk. I've been working on you for hours, and you've not given me an inch. Where the hell did these handcuffs even come from? They're certainly not from the agency stockpile, that's for sure. Shit. Speak of the devil. Oh no, honey, you're home, and I don't even have dinner on the table for you. Now, what kind of stay-at-home partner am I? Oh, but with that sour face, though, maybe you need a glass of whiskey, too. Did you have a rough day? Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to talk about it? What? Don't look at me like that. You're the one who left me in here all alone. What else is a girl to do but let her mind wander? You couldn't even be bothered to leave a TV on for me. Boy, you really know how to sweep a person off their feet. I can't imagine why you've stayed single so long. All right. Fine. I'll drop the act. But you really are no fun, you know that? So what? What is it you want? You must have come in here for a reason. Clearly, it's not for the riveting conversation. Have you figured out what you're going to do with me finally? Because I really have to admit, this was a shit plan, even by your standards. Do I have to, what, be a smartass? Yeah, I think I kind of do. As my shrink would put it, I'm exerting the power I have in a powerless situation. But really, what does he know, right? I'm also trying very hard to let go of some of that ceaseless rage I'm feeling towards you right now. Oh, for ruining my plans and giving those bastards a chance to scurry to safety again. It's going to make my job a hell of a lot harder, So, yeah, I think I'll keep my snark. Thanks. Oh, yeah, the ever-present topic of morality. Are we going to have another one of our famous moral dilemma discussions? Oh no, trust me, I'm here for it. Let's break it down and see how it goes. No, come on, it'll be fun, just like we're back in school. Okay, so here's the situation, right? So there's a runaway trolley barreling down the railroad tracks. Ahead on the tracks, there are 10 people, all of which have committed unimaginable horrors. They're tied up and unable to move. You yourself are standing some distance off in a train yard next to a lever. You know that if you pull this lever, the trolley will switch to a different set of tracks. However, you notice that there are many more than 10 innocent men, women, and children on the other track. What do? Oh, in case the analogy wasn't clear, the switch was me and you chose to punch me into a fucking wall, thus saving the 10 evil beings and dooming the others. And how is that not a fair assessment of what happened? The Academy tried to tie all of these messy situations into two neat boxes: right and wrong, black and white. But nothing is ever that simple. The choices we make are not made in a controlled setting. Should I have to take lives to save more lives? No, absolutely not. Not in a perfect world. But it happens every single day. How is this any different? The justice system. The justice system? You're joking, right? Please tell me you're joking. You think that applies to people like them? If that were the case, none of this would have happened. They control the very system that is supposed to hold them accountable. What? No, you're making a face. Please, I know that face. I hit a nerve. Why? You got stonewalled, didn't you? By who? Well, can't say as I'm surprised the investigation got reassigned to someone else. They have no idea what I might have said to you, or if you listened. That's why you brought me here, right? Not our normal safe house. You're afraid they're keeping tabs on you, aren't you? Who has the case now? Ugh. Oh, yes, of course, it would be Chad the Iron Tits. Oh, my bad, I mean Fist. Iron Fist. He never asks questions. The epitome of point and shoot. Oh, come on, we both hated his guts. Jokes aside, you had better be careful. They're probably watching your ass right now. They don't know what you know, which makes you dangerous to them. Yeah, I'm sure they probably wouldn't want to further complicate this shit show by killing you, but I'm sure they would if they felt they needed to. How about your family? Good. You have a duty to keep them safe, and you best remember that. Don't. No, don't look at me like that. Like you want to say something to take away my pain. What happened to my brother was my fault, and I deserve to feel this way. I said, stop. I should have seen the big picture. If I'd just looked up once, I would have seen it, could have stopped it. So no, I don't want your comfort. I don't deserve. No, what I want from you is to learn from my mistakes, hero. Or you'll find yourself down here in hell with me looking up at the new favorite hero in the lineup. Just let me go. Let me go and move on with your career, with your life. Let fucking Doomfist in tights deal with me. At least you and your family can be safe. And you can keep being that hero that inspires people. You still don't get it, do you? Hero, villain, it doesn't matter. Those are just labels that people give us to help them understand the world. The terms define how people interpret our actions. They will always see me as a villain for my choices and the way they were portrayed. They don't know the backstory, and they never will. And I don't care, because I know in my heart that I'm right. What I'm fighting for is right. I don't want to see you fall from grace, though. I don't want you to walk the same path that I did, because even though I'm choosing to turn my back on being known as a hero, labels do have power. One of the reasons I'm okay with being called a villain is because I know that people like you are still around. People need someone to look up to, a hero inspiring people and giving them hope. That's important. Because that's the joke. For as complicated and as gray as the world is, we as humans cannot comprehend all of its complexity. So we boil them down to attainable facts: good and evil, light and dark, hero and villain. I don't want to be responsible for taking you away from anyone. That's why I'm asking you to let me be the villain. Let me take responsibility for the thing you know is right, but is called evil. Shades of gray. Yeah, well, if I make it out of this intact, maybe I'll write a memoir someday. Call it that. Or maybe it's a bit too on the nose. Fine. Take some time to think. It's not like I'm going anywhere just now, right? Hey, hero. Just remember, an action is also a decision.